Ria TV, True FM.
Say Ria TV, True FM.
On Ria TV,
into True FM 96.1.
what's the meaning of the black barrier?
The black barrier is to tell Joseph Walker if you don't organize yourself in a respectful manner, we'll take your paper like
You might say what you want to say, but for us, we are here to make sure we build our country, that we are respected. We have donors that are coming because of the confidence.
Some news summary of 12. My name is Hansen the represent. Welcome to News and Analysis 30 minutes of news presentation about Liberia, Africa, and our one world.
Presenting this newscast is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited.
How is life after the presidency?
But before the presidency, the same life, that's what you see. I live a different life. You know, when I was not president, this life, that's what I live, you know, with my family and
I have a lot of interest in the health sector, the educational sector, and the agriculture sector. Roads, connecting roads in this country.
Yeah, we are calling international community to come to intervene for us because, like I just stated previously, we don't know who to trust.
Always make sure to turn on to our
Ria TV and listening to True FM 96.1.
President, the BBC says. Those were the headlines, now the news in detail. The Liberian government has issued Executive Order number 107 suspending import tariffs on the types of off-grid solar lighting appliances, equipment, and system components and other systems directly related to renewable energy development. The Executive Order number 107 said importers are to pay the custom user fees and the ECOWAS trade levy where applicable. According to the Executive Order, those benefiting from the Executive Order must be directly involved in the renewable energy sector, registered with the Rural and Renewable Energy Agency, and in compliance with the pre-expo verification of conformity requirements of the importation guidelines on solar energy products. The executive order revealed right on the products complying to standards recognized by the National Standards Authority as per the technical regulations on solar energy products are eligible for the suspension of import tariff. The release further said Executive Order number 107 suspending tariffs on off-grid solar renewable energy products has since expired, even though government is committed to continue the development of the renewable energy sector in Liberia. Former Congress for Democratic Change Chairman Morwa Molu has resigned from the party. The resignation of Molu, according to him, is intended to focus on his civil society initiative as the founder of a civil society organization named Solidarity and Trust for a New Day stand. In his resignation letter, the former chairman informs the party that a cross-section of the Liberian populace has chosen him as chairman and lead advocate of the Solidarity and Trust for a New Day, a grassroots institution established early 2024. He says STEM is a diverse non-political civil society and advocacy organization dedicated to the eradication of impunity in Liberia without allegiance to any political ideology or party. As such, it was prudent that he resign from active politics. According to the former chairman, his mission is to develop a new path for Liberia free from the burdens of injustice, corruption, poverty, and hunger in the land endowed with abundant natural resources. Meanwhile, the former CDC chair's communication, that's meanwhile in the former CDC chair's communication, he expressed heartfelt gratitude to the National Executive Committee and what he termed as esteemed members of the Congress of Democratic Change for their unwavering support over the years as member of the party. An ex-based Liberian activist, Martin Colley, has accused Minister of State for Presidential Affairs Sylvester Grisby for what he calls the missteps of the UP government or rescue mission. Speaking Sunday on the Spoon Talk, activist Colley said Minister Grisby, as the chief of office staff to the president, has wrongly suggested decisions against the state, something which he said is preventing the Liberian people, thus presenting the Liberian head of state from making decisions in the interest of the struggling Liberian populace. According to him, Minister Grisby has on several occasions stopped genuine policy decisions, especially pieces of advice given to the president by majority players who brought the chief executive to the presidency. While Colley termed Minister Grisby as the hijacker of the People's Revolution, despite of the Minister of State who did not participate in the struggle that brought the rescue mission to power. At the same time, Colley has cautioned President Bouaga to desist from accepting pieces of advice from Minister Grisby, thus urging the Liberian chief executive to focus on prioritizing credibility and transparency as promised during the campaign. In a related development, Martin Colley has found out the appointment of unqualified individuals and the appointment of Madam Antoinette Wallow as chief of protocol at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, who is believed to be the daughter's mother of Minister Grisby, something activists Colley termed as business as usual and nepotism. The rescue mission spoke against during the campaign era. Former Chief Justice Councillor Gloria Mususcat says her late daughter Chala Musus killers will be brought to the public despite she and others' conviction by the court of killing her own daughter in 2023. Councillor Scott said recent burglary at her home has verified their accounts in court that there was intruder that had keys to their house. According to her, since they wrote the government through the Ministry of Justice about the burglary incident at their home, they are yet to get interested investigation on the situation. Convict Scott says she believes that the government knows Charles killer, vowing to pursue the matter until the truth is discovered. Our judicial correspondent said that the convicted Chief Justice account comes following media reports that the government of Liberia has released her from prison while the matter is pending before the Supreme Court on appeal for determination. Still at the judiciary, about 31 attorneys at law have been admitted as councillors at law of the Supreme Court bar. The 31 attorneys, according to RCI judicial correspondent, were admitted on Friday, June 14, 2024, in the chamber of the Supreme Court at a colorful ceremony. They successfully passed the High Court's legal exam, while 19 attorneys were unsuccessful. The lawyers met the court's 5 years requirements before the admission ceremony as provided by Chapter 6, Section 6.17 of the Judiciary Law of Liberia. The Student Unification Party at the University of Liberia has declared President Joseph Bouaga wanted at the state-run university if normal learning activities cannot resume within 48 hours. It can be recalled recently the Faculty Association cut off classes, calling that's raising allegation of maltreatment against them by Dr. Julius Nelson, president of the University of Liberia, and others. Speaking at the news conference, Monday, sub-chairman Kawin termed as harmful to the students' academic sojourn the decision of the facility causing thus accusing the president to ensure that prompt action is taken. According to him, if the president failed to adhere to their demands, he will be strongly resisted to access the University of Liberia's facilities. And away from Liberia, 4 people, including a pregnant woman, were killed after a vehicle tried to avoid the convoy carrying the body of the late Malawi vice president. 12 others were injured in the incident on Sunday night and were being treated in hospital. It followed clashes between local people, the police, and soldiers escorting the late vice president's funeral convoy from the capital Lilongwe to his home village for burial. Mr. Chilima died in a plane crash a week ago and was buried on Monday in his home district. During the burial, some Munas Sanctions criticizing President Lazarus Chakwera. The traffic accident happened on Sunday night when thousands of people had lined the streets to catch a glimpse of the coffin as it was being transported for burial. As the procession passed through areas close to Chilima's home, some people started to throw stones at government vehicles and officials. Still in foreign news, South Africa's former President Jacob Zuma has said his political party MK would join the opposition alliance in parliament. He said it will co-coordinate resistance to the governing coalition led by the African National Congress. Despite this, MK said it maintained that last month's elections were rigged and wanted the results annulled. Mr. Zuma's speech on Sunday was read by MK spokesperson, who said the ANC was no longer part of the solution. Mr. Zuma said there was no government of national unity in South Africa and described the partnership as a white-led, unholy alliance between the DA and the ANC of Ramaphosa. The ANC lost its outright majority for the first time since the end of apartheid and sealed a power-sharing agreement at the weekend with the Democratic Alliance. 3 smaller parties have now joined what the ANC calls a national unity government. On Monday, the ANC announced on X that the Good Party, led by the current Minister of Tourism, Patricia de Lady, will also be part of the coalition. Now to end this bulletin of news, a recap of the headlines. Former Congress for Democratic Change Chairman Moba Mulu resigns from the party. Liberian government issues Executive Order number 107, suspends import tariffs on solar lighting appliances, says it will enhance renewable energy development. United Party's Tower blasts Minister of State for Presidential Affairs for the missteps in government. And away from Liberia, the BBC is reporting that 4 people, including a pregnant woman, were killed after a vehicle tried to avoid the convoy carrying the body of the late Malawi vice president, the BBC reports. That's Asa News Bulletin at 7. My name is Henson Deka. Good evening.
Ria TV, True FM.
Say Ria TV, True FM.
On Ria TV,
into True FM 96.1.
What's the meaning of the black barrier?
The black barrier is to tell Joseph Bakala, if you don't organize yourself in a respectful manner, we'll keep your plate alive.
You might say what you want to say, but for us, we are here to make sure we build our country, that we are respected. We have donors that are coming because of the confidence.
Some news News Summary of 12. My name is Hansen the Represent.
Welcome to News and Analysis, 30 minutes of news presentation about Liberia, Africa, and our one world.
Presenting this newscast is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited.
How is life after the presidency?
But before the presidency, the same life that what you see. I live a different life. You know, when I was not president, this life that what I live. You know, with my family and
I have a lot of interest in the health sector, the educational sector, and the agriculture sector. Roads, connecting roads in this country.
Yeah, we are calling international community to come to intervene for us because, like I just stated previously, we don't know who to trust.
Always make sure to turn on to our
Real TV and listening to Truth FM 96.1.
Introducing the Orange Money Card to Wallet service. How to transfer money from your bank card to an Orange Money wallet with the Card to Wallet service. Go to the Orange Botswana website at www.orange.co.bw and select the drop-down menu and click on Orange Online. This will open a new tab which will ask you to sign in. Click on Sign Up to register for the Card to Wallet service as a new user. Enter your name, surname, the Orange number and email address that will be linked to this service. Proceed to enter your occupation and create and confirm your password, which you will then be required to sign in with every time you make a card to wallet transfer. You will then receive an email confirmation. Enter the one-time PIN that you received on your phone. Click on the email confirmation link to finish off the registration. Once the registration is complete, log in, click on Card to Wallet, then enter the Orange Money number you are transferring to and the amount. Continue by entering the source of funds, purpose of funds, and proceed to payment. Click the Visa or MasterCard option and enter your card number, your full names as well as the card expiry date. Proceed to enter the CVV number and click Continue. Enter the one-time PIN that you received on your phone to complete the transaction. Click on Continue to complete the transaction. And just like that, the transaction is complete.
I would like to fund my account at any time, even here.
Right here, right now.
Here too!
Without moving an inch.
Here would be just perfect.
Henceforth, send money to your Orange Money account from your bank account and vice versa directly from your mobile phone. A simple and fast solution that is always available to ensure a permanent access to your Orange Money services. Anywhere, anytime, send money to your Orange Money account from your bank account from your mobile phone to cash out, to recharge, to transfer, to pay, to buy. To subscribe to this service, go to your bank branch office, partner to the Orange Money service. It's all about what matters to you. Orange.